Alright, so we should be good. Should be good now. That's important in a quest if you're following the Legion quest line. Spoilers, I'm not. I mean, I've already made my decision on what ending I'm going for, but that's not going to be for a while yet. At least if all goes to plan. Here we go, water. Shit. Shit. I'm not going to have enough time. Where did I even go? That's where I came from. Lily's textures have dropped out again. Here we go, this is where I went. Shit. Oh, what was that? There's nothing in here. Alright, there's that one door, but it's locked. Oh, safe. Radiation's at the arse. These fucking ghouls have not returned back to normal. That's not what I wanted. That probably got most of them. Or I'd hope so. Finish them off once they're down. Okay, so I do remember this one. We've got to go to the technicians area, I believe. And somewhere there's a password. Or it could be here. There seems to be an issue with my effects. What have we got? Medics withdrawal. That's it. Commanding. Right, that's a lucky guess. What now? Warning flooding. Excellent. There we go. Here we go, here we go. Hello, welcome. Now you may be a bit confused from last episode because I'm not quite sure how or what happened, but the recording somewhat corrupted. Yeah, I mean it just recorded a black screen. There was the game audio was in it, but it sounded like it had been sped up like 5 times fast. So it's just a black screen with, you know, people sounding like they were on helium, or they'd breathed in helium. So yeah, so anyway, so we completed the vault. There was a real struggle, if I'm honest. That was a real pain in the arse. So I've decided to turn off that feral ghoul rampage mode, because what would happen was when usually one feral ghoul would spawn, it would spawn 5 instead, and because feral ghouls usually spawn in, you know, several different. Usually there's already a group of them that spawn in. It would usually without that.
I don't have time to talk right now. Talk to Trent. He might be able to help you out.
Yes. Usually there would be, you know, 5 guys that would spawn, but because I installed the mod and it replaced each individual feral ghoul with 5 instead of 1, so it was like 25 ghouls would spawn instead of the original 5. So I've disabled that because it was a bit ridiculous, to be honest. It was a bit. I mean, if I was playing on like easy or the easier difficulties, it might be okay, but really on the harder settings, it's not really a good idea, in my opinion, at least.
Makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Anyway, so we're heading back to New Vegas. We're going to head through Freeside to New Vegas. Now there was a weird glitch that said Rex has teleported or has returned back to Freeside. Now Rex died. He died on the way to Jacob's Town, unfortunately. So I don't know what's going to go on. I'm not sure what's happening. I'm not sure if his corpse is just going to be lying there, or a new version of him is will have teleported in. But it's obviously I failed that quest. I pretty much failed every companion quest except for, you know, I don't even know if Lily has a companion quest. I'd have to let her die and find out. But that's that. That's pretty much where we're at. We got the gun runners. I'm looking for a doctor. My radiation was through the roof. That entire vault was covered in radiation because of the reactor was hit in the crossfire, and there's radiation everywhere. Crimson Caravan over there. So yes, I'm gonna head towards New Vegas, but on the way I'm gonna go to the Mormon Fort. Followers of the Apocalypse. Oh look, someone's going to give me something.
Hey, you're the one who's been going around.
This guy's running off a... Nothing of interest. Spike knuckles, but nothing really of interest. Yes, so, where should we head next, folks? Where should we head next? So I'm going to need some more stim packs, so I'm going to need to make some more. I don't think I have the skill level.
Good to see you're still around.
But that was odd. Different subtitles, but... Is that her? They all look the same with their lab coats on.
Someone entered the lucky 38.
There
That's
she
never
go.
happened before.
She's still standing in the middle.
Hey, good to see you.
You can't. Oh, there we go.
What's...
I'm blind.
Okay.
Maybe.
How have you been using the bathroom with your arms that messed up? Oh, forget I asked. Oof. You might want to brace yourself. This might get a bit painful. This should help with the pain.
Cool, so hopefully that's going to take care of my limb condition.
Anything else?
Yes, I need radiation.
You don't show... That's easy. Hold still. The rat-away burns a little. This should flush those rats out quickly. Anything else?
I think that's it. Let's see. Am I fully healed? Radiation is 0. I'm a bit hungry, but that's about it.
Welcome.
I'd like to buy some supplies. Let's see. Blimey. I'll get a couple of these. Oh, blimey, there's a load of them, isn't there? Fuck it, I've got caps. Might as well spend them. Fuck it, let's just buy everything. Let's see if I've got some shit I can sell to her. Fork, golden gecko, pencil, pots, pre-war money. Goodbye. I don't know if Lily's carrying anything. Is she carrying anything? No. Just her weapon. Excellent. Well, I seem to be fine. I want to head towards... Who do I want to head towards? There was somebody else I wanted to go to. It wasn't Mick and Ralph.
It can be bought. It can be found at Mick and Ralph's.
I don't think it was the silver one. Oh, it was the Kings, of course. The building that's given me all of the content ID matches because of the music that's impossible to stop in this building. Where's Rex?
That's strange. I don't see old Rexy with you. He usually comes back here whenever he's not with you. Where'd he get to?
That is so fucking harsh. I bet he'll probably turn on me if I say that. It auto saved anyway, so let's find out.
I expect you to treat my Rexy with a little more care. I'm expecting him back now, you hear? Now, was there...
Nothing. Okay, well it said Rex returned to this place, but he probably didn't. He's probably still dead on the side of the road somewhere. Alrighty, so let's see. So
Watch yourself. There's some unsavory types about.
yes. Anyway, so I did take a look at the companion mods for this game, and it turns out there's like 6 or 7 of them, and honestly none of them really interested me.
Thank you for visiting New Vegas.
They were all kind of bland. There's nothing that kind of excited me or interested me. Oh no, that's right, he wanted me to go to Fortification Hill, didn't he? Where is that exactly? Is it down the bottom? fuck? I know there's Cottonwood Cove is around here. I think, or is it no? Is it further down here? Do I have the Cottonwood Cove? It's way down there. Okay, so that's another long ass journey back. I'm going to quickly go to the tops. I'm going to go to Benny's room and find something. I mean, it's probably not really a surprise anymore, to be honest. This game's so old.
Hey, fellow. Oh, and now that we got that little business.
Cool. I mean, I'm a VIP here, but you're still taking my weapons anyway. So, floor... Shit. Floor 13 I need to head to.
This place is the bee's knees.
Inaccessible. 13th floor. So, around here somewhere. Vending machine. I don't know what it's stealing. No one gives a shit about the fire hose box, but I can't open that yet. Benny's, where is it here? Open door, it's got to be this one, hasn't it? That's not it. Here we go.
Hey! Hi there! Good to meet you. What can I do for you today? Good question. My function is to monitor Mr. House's data network and decode his encrypted transmissions. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm a PDQ-88B Securitron, but you can call me Yes Man. As I understand it, I used to be just like all those other Securitrons out on the strip. But then my neurocomputational matrix was completely reprogrammed to be nice. Very, very nice. Oh, he had some help. A lady friend of his. She said something about living in a fort over in Freeside. But that's all I remember. This is Benny's workshop. When the tops got renovated, he had this half of the floor blocked off for his own use. I guess you could say it's my entire world. I don't think I've ever left this room, but that's okay. I'm not complaining. Sure, Benny had me look at it a bunch of times. It's a data storage device, kind of like a holotape, but a lot more advanced. As for what's on it, well, some of Mr. House's data transmissions made it sound like the chip could upgrade his defenses somehow. That's just a guess, though. The chip's a proprietary format. You need special hardware to read the data on it. There are 2 locations with non-standard hardware on the network. The Lucky 38 and an underground facility at Fortification Hill. I'd look there! Oh, he wanted to kill Mr. House and use the Platinum chip to copy my neurocomputational matrix onto the Lucky 38's mainframe. That would give me control over all of Mr. House's defenses, most prominently his Securitrons. And then, I guess, I just do as I'm told. I was programmed to be helpful and answer any questions I was asked. I guess nobody bothered to restrict who I answer questions for. That was probably pretty dumb, huh? Then I'd have to help you. I mean, it seems pretty obvious Benny wouldn't have wanted me to, but hey, not my fault I can't say no. Again, goal number 1 is to eliminate... Given how you're a new arrival, I also recommend that you get to know some of the region's tribes, so you can decide how you feel about them. By the time you finished up all of that, the Legion should be close to attacking Hoover Dam, and we'll execute the last phase of the plan. Oh no, I didn't mean that. Who needs their support? The Securitrons will be all the support you need. What I meant is, you should get to know these tribes and decide which ones you like and which you don't. You know, shape the future of Vegas. Choose your neighbors. If you like a tribe, leave it alone. Or, if a tribe is nasty, or going to be a problem, go ahead and exterminate it. It's whatever you want to do. There's a bunch. Some of them you've already met, like the chairman, for instance. I think you should visit the other families on this strip, the Omertas and the White Glove Society, so you know what makes them tick. And there are some important groups farther from the strip, too, like the Boomers, the Great Khans, and the Brotherhood of Steel. It makes me feel really dumb to admit this, but I don't actually know. I've never been inside the Lucky 38. No one has. Mr. House is in there, though. It's the central node of his entire network. You have? Wow, that's amazing. You can murder Mr. House whenever you want. I mean, Benny was always scheming about how he was going to get into the Lucky 38, but you already took care of that. Wow. The other thing you're going to need is the platinum chip. You know, the one Benny killed a courier for over near Good Springs. I knew he was carrying the platinum chip, and I knew right where Benny should wait for him. That's why Benny put me here, to monitor Mr. House's data transmissions. They're all encrypted, of course, but I'm quite a decryptor. Did you know that Mr. House spent 812,545 caps hiring salvage teams to find the platinum chip? Just in the last year alone? Of course you didn't. Or that there were 7 couriers, but 6 of them were carrying junk. How about their exact routes and the mercenary teams that screened them? I knew all that. Pretty smart, huh? I know that's not true, because you still have a head. That's not funny, you getting shot in the head. I really shouldn't have taken so much pride in how I set that up, huh? I feel really bad right now. I feel really bad telling you this, but I kind of can't die. I mean, go ahead and destroy this Securitron. Get it out of your system. The problem is that a distributed image of my neurocomputational matrix is backed up to the network several times a day, or when I'm threatened. I can't help it. There's a little bit of me in every Securitron on the strip. So if this instance gets destroyed, I just download to a new one. If I could stop it from happening, I would. I mean, your vengeance is going to feel so incomplete. Of course you do. Sorry about that. And it's wonderful that you do. The platinum chip is the key to overriding and exploiting Mr. House's defenses. Did I just say exploiting? That's not a very nice word. Isn't it exciting? I always wondered why I had missiles in my shoulders but couldn't launch them. Not that I'd ever want to. The upgrade really boosts the hitting power of each Securitron. Now you just need a way of controlling them. Let me know as soon as you have the platinum chip. And Mr. House is out of the way. I'll roll over to the Lucky 38 and see what I can do. If I'm right about the platinum chip, I should be able to install myself on House's mainframe. Of course, ask away. They must be a really nasty people. I haven't heard a single good thing about them. They fire artillery on anyone who comes near their settlement at Nellis Air Force Base. Talk about rude. If they can be convinced to fire those big cannons at the Legion, or NCR though, well, that'd be neat, wouldn't it? Anything else I can help with? The Khans are just... they're a dirty people. They live in tents like animals, and they're very rude. They've been kicked around a lot, but no one's finished them off. Not yet, anyway. They were one of the tribes the 3 families pushed out of Vegas. A whole bunch got killed. So they settled at Bitter Springs, but they kept being so obnoxious, the NCR had to kill a whole bunch more of them. So then, they settled at Red Rock Canyon. There's just no getting rid of them. You set the pace, Anything? I remember that Benny used to pay a receptionist at Gamora for information. Maybe she knows something. Just that Benny didn't like them. He talked on and on about how they couldn't be trusted. And this is coming from Benny. He hated their casino, said it was tacky, and he thought they were up to something, because he said they always are. Whenever you get anything... From what I understand, they're perfectly delightful. They're cultured, clean, and super polite. Benny didn't like them, though. He said they were creepy. Don't hurry on my account. I'm the one with a flexible schedule. Anything... Some of Mr. House's data said that he'd lost a bunch of Securitron scouts near Hidden Valley. Telemetry showed that they'd been attacked with energy weapons. House was pretty sure it was the Brotherhood. There must be a bunch of them holed up there. Not a good place for a robot to visit. They go around in big suits of power armor, and they have lots of energy weapons. But there's a downside. They just have a thing about technology. They think it should all be theirs. If someone else has it, they get mad. All I'm saying is, not much of a chance they'll accept a Vegas that polices itself with robots. No rush. Take your time. Anything else I can help with? Right! It's one of 2 locations on Mr. House's network with non-standard hardware. My guess is it has a reader that can decode the chip. And who knows what else? Maybe a giant robot or something. Neat. Let me know what you find out.
Alrighty, so broken terminal, broken terminal, broken terminal. Locksmith reader. Nothing else, just gibberish. Just gibberish and more gibberish. Sub-basement. Do I have a key? No, I do not. Okay, anyway, so the very first time I played this game, I actually sided with Mr. House. I felt he was the best choice, personally. On subsequent playthroughs, however, I decided to go for a independent New Vegas, one run by me, myself, or the player character more specifically, just because Mr. House absolutely hates the Brotherhood of Steel. Now, I'm not a massive fan of them. It varies depending on the game. Fallout, the original Fallout, they were pretty cool. Fallout 2, I haven't played Fallout 2 too much to really know. I got halfway through Fallout 2, and then I encountered a game-breaking bug, and I never went back to Fallout 2 after that. I've been planning on doing it, but I haven't found the time. Fallout 3, I hated them. I'd rather have joined the Enclave. But yeah, no, Fallout 3, they were pretty awful in. Just because well, I don't know, they were just pretty awful in Fallout 3.